This decades-old pickup truck is not only Abu Ziad's source of income, it's also his home. The 62-year-old is one of millions of Syrians forced from their homes by the conflict that's racked the country since 2011. His house on the outskirts of Damascus was destroyed 2 years ago, and his wife and one of his sons died shortly after. He says he can't afford to travel to stay with his children, nor can he cover the spiralling rents of those homes left standing.
The lowest rent for a house here is around 20 or 25,000 Syrian pounds, which I can't afford. On days when work is good and I manage to earn 500 or 600 pounds, I get a room in a hotel. But when work isn't so good, I can sleep in the truck or I can visit relatives. This truck has been loyal to me and I'm loyal to it. If ever it loses a screw, it feels like I've lost one of the bones in my body.
The truck has been permanently parked in the centre of the capital since its repair costs became unmanageable. During the winter, Abu Ziad burns cardboard boxes to keep warm. But he's not the only one struggling to keep a roof over his head. According to economist Ammar Youssef, nearly 7 million people will have been displaced by the Syrian conflict by the end of 2015.
There are more than 2 million destroyed houses in Syria. These houses were home to over 6 million people. Those people fled to other places, causing overpopulation in some areas. The most damaged area is in the Damascus countryside and the city of Homs. There are some villages that have completely disappeared from the map.
In some cases, 20 people now live in homes that used to house only 5. Like Sakina, whose family has to cope with the new reality of their cramped existence.
We're 5 families here. Each family used to have its own house before. Then we came here when we were displaced and we were forced to live all together in one flat so we could share the rent. My sons collect garbage and one of them gets £200 a day, the other gets 300. There are no windows, no doors, no heating. We don't have any resources to cope with life. We have to live together so that we can cover the rent.
Sakina's family has sought refuge in a building still under construction. As the conflict still rages, no one knows whether their next home will be any safer than the last.